Ah, beware. I think you should really listen what you need to be aware of. You should be aware of discount real estate services. I'm going to explain to you why. Really, in general, you should always be a little bit wary of discount services because most of the time, not all the time, most of the time, with discount services comes discount service. So if you want to pay exorbitantly less for something, you're probably not going to get the best quality. That's just kind of how it works, unless it's a sale. But true professionals don't discount their service because they don't have to. So if you're only in a certain market looking for a discount, you really have to wonder, who are you trying to attract if every single conversation you have is, will you give me a discount? Will you do that at this listing price? Or, hey, can I get any compensation on the buyer side? Answer is no. But I'm going to explain it. My name is Jonathan Green. I've been investing, so I've been on the other side, on the buying end, for more than 30 years. Right now, I also run a big real estate team called Streamline Properties on Market, brokered by eXp Realty. And I'm just telling you, we're not in the habit of giving discounts, not on the listing side. There's nothing that we can do on the buyer side. The buyer side is an agreement that is paid out through the commission. But let's talk about the listing side and then just discounts in general, because I think if you just go back, rewind this a little bit, discount services come with discount service. So if you're always there and you have a nice house to sell and you decide, well, I don't want to do it for sale by owner, because that's never a good idea unless you really, really know what you're doing and your house is pristine, you could probably do okay in a few markets now. I mean, that's just the truth. But I still don't think you're as best represented as you could be. But hey, there's plenty of people who have done well because the markets are so hot. If you have a hot commodity, it probably will sell itself. I can't make up a story that's going to tell you not. But, and if you have the pieces in place, maybe you'll do all right. But if you have a nice house to sell and it's premium, say you're at 7 digits and up, you're in luxury real estate, but all you're worried about is how much you want to save on the commission, doesn't that tell you something about who you're trying to attract? Like I said, do you really want for your luxury property an agent who's willing to accept a discount? These two things don't seem to go together for me. And up top, I'm going to actually, it's going to be on one of these sides, I'm going to link to something why we don't reduce our commission. But in general, you have to think about it like that. So many people are obsessed with the actual discount that they're forgetting that going to discount the service. Do you want someone to represent your luxurious product that you would like to sell for top dollar, but you're asking someone who will walk in the door and immediately discount themselves? They don't even hold themselves up to their own top dollar, but you want top dollar for your property. I mean, this is definitely something to think about. It's why this is called beware of discount real estate services. They're spreading all over the country. There's lots of new formulated brokerages and systems where they're going to do the whole thing for this. And we're not even going to pay the buyer side because you have such a premium product. That's not a great idea for the seller. Can it work out? Like I said, absolutely. Everything has a chance of working out. But why is everybody trying to so invested in making it such a minimal input? If all you're doing as a professional person is discounting your services over and over, you don't even value your own services. I mean, how's that even not true? What's the argument on that? Someone put it down in the comments that what's the argument against that? How do you combat that? If you're always discounting your services, how can you value your own service or think that it's the best? I mean, if you were the best, you wouldn't need to discount your service. Isn't that the truth? It's not like you can walk into an Apple store and say, I really want that new iMac, but it's $19.99. I'll give you $14.99. Do you think Apple's going to bargain with you? No, they don't have to. So why would the best real estate agents get into those conversations? The answer is they won't. You know, we do, if we're working with a customer investor who's going to do multiple deals in a year, it's definitely going to come with a discount on our end because we're getting volume. Your traditional person is going to buy and then not sell again for 7 to 10 years. So to get the best service, I personally, before I was an agent, I want the best agent and I want to get the best service. I never once asked for a discount on a commission before I had a license. Now on the other side, I have lots of people who will ask for that. And, again, I linked to that video before. That's strictly about the listing commission. This is more about a hybrid of how you can value your product and also ask for someone to discount their services to sell it and get the best sale price. I mean, even thinking about it, it really doesn't make much sense to me. I don't understand it. And honestly, we don't entertain that much in the way of discounting because it's just not the way that we do business. We hold ourselves to the highest standard possible in real estate, try to uphold that every day, focus on our core values on our team. And if somebody wants an extreme discount, it's just we're not willing to put our services at the level that we do and what we do down at that level. And I would think if you want to offer something premium or get a premium price on something, you wouldn't also ask for discounted services in order to get there. If you had a Lamborghini, which I've never had a Lamborghini, but I assume they need qualified technicians, and you have two technicians and one will charge you $10,000 for the repair and the other will charge you $2,500, don't you think there's something wrong there? If you know that the market price is between 8 and 10 and one's on the high end and one is extremely low, willing to immediately start at 10 and then immediately go to 2,500, I don't know. I think there's a problem. Beware of discount real estate services. Trust me.